Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another Train Simulator live stream. This one's a bit more special because this is Train Simulator Classic. We're on the menu, which I don't think this is a pre-release build, so big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us, well, not a pre-release build, but it's just a early access. Yeah, early access. So big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us early access to Train Simulator Classic, which releases in about an hour's time. So if you're looking on the Steam store or waiting for the update, in an hour's time, it should be there. I don't know if the cover is going to change. Obviously, this is, it's not actually 6 PM yet, so the cover probably will change to Train Sim Classic. Probably a bit like the artwork, it'll probably change to that. So what we do, once 6 comes about, we'll refresh the game, and then we should then possibly have the new artwork for the cover. But yeah, we have got access to the new route and the updates already. So let's go to Drive. Let's see what we've got in the chat. We've got Tanner, 8-Bit, Luke, Stephen, Jonathan, Permy and a Pep. And if you're watching on the Trovo, I recommend coming over to the YouTube, as I won't really be looking at the chat over on the Trovo, just as it means Fanny and I are trying to switch it over. But yeah, how is everyone this evening? Hopefully everyone's all well. So we're going to be first taking a look at the Bahnstrecke Leipzig to Dresden. I'm really hoping it doesn't crash. Sometimes when you're on the menu, it doesn't like you. So yeah, you're probably wondering, what is Train Simulator Classic? Well, it's one of the sort of yearly updates. So, you had Train Sim 2013, 2014, 15, 16, and so on and so on. But this, most people have referred to Train Simulator as Train Simulator Classic for quite some time now. So I suppose they were just like, it makes it much easier to refer it to that. The community already know it as that. So yeah, Train Simulator Classic, bit easier to say, and I suppose it probably won't have its name change every year, which makes it a bit more confusing, and then people get confused with Train Sim World. So just knowing it as Train Simulator Classic is just nice and easy, because you don't get mistaken for Train Sim World 2, Train Sim World 2020. Yeah, so yeah, Train Simulator Classic. What's included? Well, if you've already got Train Simulator 2022, it will simply just be an update. Although if you'll have to buy Bahnstrecke Leipzig to Dresden separately. Although if you already own the West Coast Main Line South and the Tehachapi Pass, they will automatically update. So it's all good. What else was I going to say? So yeah, if you've already got the game and already got the routes, so West Coast Main Line, Tehachapi Pass, they'll just update, and then you'll be able to buy Leipzig to Dresden separately, which is an extension to the already Bahnstrecke Dresden to Riesa. And then if you haven't got Train Simulator, well, past 6 PM, you'll be able to buy it, and you'll get all of these routes in the package. I would imagine $24.99, Jonathan, same sort of price. Or was it 20? I'll get the thing up at some point. Why they still sell 3 routes each year? Well, that's just the sort of way it works on here. What's the difference on the West Coast Main Line? I do need to get the patch notes up. I've got my phone there, but once we get over to that, then we'll have a look at what the changes are to that. Anyway, we're going to take a look at the Bahnstrecke Leipzig to Dresden. There was a run which covered... We're not going to do it from Dresden, as... Well, we've seen that bit before. I think this one's a good one to do. In part 1, drive this Regional Express 50 service from Leipzig to Hauptbahnhof to Dresden Hauptbahnhof. Actually, first off, what do you get with the route? So you get, by the looks of things, 8 scenarios. So you get the ICE-T, the DBBR 442, and also the DBBR 1442, which is the Mitteldeutschland liveried one, so the silver livery. You also get the DBBR 261, some sort of shunter there, and also the 189, which is a freight locomotive. Is it a Trax one? I don't know if it's a Trax one. Hello Alex, but yeah, hopefully everyone's all well. Do you get the 3 routes with the update? If you've already got the game, if you don't have the routes, you have to buy the routes. But if you've already got them, they'll just update. So that's what you get with that. Let's quickly go over to the West Coast Main Line South, which we're not going to drive yet. Probably do that later on tonight. So on here, you get the usual scenarios. So 4 on the 350, 1 in the 66, 1 in the 390 and 1 in the 377, and you get the rail fan ones as well. And then for the Tehachapi Pass, and you also get the Voyager as well, but there doesn't seem to be scenarios for that. So now the Tehachapi Pass. So you get the BNSF stuff on here now. If you're in the UK or anywhere outside of the US, you now get BNSF. So you get 4, 8, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, about 18, well, 16 drivable scenarios and 2 rail-found scenarios. So not bad at all, and you can see you get quite a few trains with that. The GEU 30, some I haven't ever heard of before. The ES44AC, the SD45T, not too sure why the picture isn't showing there. EMD GP40-2, F45, the Dash 8, and the ES44DC, and the AC4400 CW. You can't buy the West Coast Main Line since I have no money, so the routes won't be added on. No, it's you have to pay for the routes if you don't already have them. Is the Dresden Riesa part of the route included when you buy the new German route? Yeah, well, it's the whole thing, Leipzig to Dresden, so yeah. And obviously, if you already own Riesa Dresden, you can buy the extension. Right, let's drive the extension. Let's do what was on we were looking at. What was on we were gonna do? This one, wasn't it? Let's do that. So Leipzig, Hauptbahnhof to Dresden, Hauptbahnhof as far as Riesa. Perfect. That's all of the new area. I think it's like 64 kilometres. So what's that? 40 miles or so? That's all good, Nathan. We just started. Awesome. Tell me about how the stream's running, audio, that sort of stuff. Will you get the AP Freightliner Class 90? Maybe at some point. Right, keyboard's all good. So we load in. And I do expect the game to crash at some point. But at 6 o'clock, what we'll do, we'll refresh the game, and then maybe there'll be some new artwork on the front menu. But yeah, we already have access to the new route, so. Will Train Sim World have BNSF routes in the future? Not too sure, Luke. Now, they've got the license for Train Simulator, although apparently some are separate, so don't know. Good afternoon, driver. Today you'll drive the Regional Express 50 service from Leipzig to Dresden. In part 1, you will drive as far as Riesa. And yeah, you might have already guessed, at some point we are going to do TS and TSW, and we're going to do Dresden all the way to Leipzig using this, TS and TSW. We'll do that at some point. But yeah, here we are. This is the Talent 2, the 442. It's the 3 coach, or is it the 3 or 4? Oh wow, this is the 1, 2, 3, 5 coach? Yeah, the 5 coach version. I think you got a 4 on the back. Nice. Right, let's get the doors open. So this is Leipzig, which we actually do have in Train Sim World. Well, not like the main bit here, but we've got the lower level platforms. Hello, LaserJet. Well, you should be able to buy this whole one, Stephen. Dresden to Leipzig when it releases. Yeah, here is Leipzig Hauptbahnhof. And then over here, if you're a Train Sim World player... where is it? Oh, I see it there. There's the train going off there. So if you're a Train Sim World player, you might recognise this down here. You sort of come down here, and then there should be a little peeky hole into the... There it is, down here. You have got the... No? Where is it? Where's the low level platform? Down here. There we go. So you now have got the city tunnels in Train Simulator, which before were only in Train Sim World on the Rapid Transit route. So if you're liking the look of this and you only have Train Sim World, well, Rapid Transit. Let's get back out. Where's our train? Over here. I think it's our train here, isn't it? Awesome station. Let's get it set up. Does anyone know the hotkeys for the safety systems? As I ain't got a clue. Headlights. Is that all good? Yeah, that will do. See, it feels weird driving this on Train Sim World and then coming onto Train Simulator. You've got to get right, then set that to forward, which is there. There you go. And obviously on TSW you'd come back here and just turn on the safety systems. But yeah, what are the hotkeys for the safety systems? I suppose so, Permian, yeah. Right, it is Leipzig-Engelsdorf next. Is there an official Train Sim World 2 Facebook page? Don't think so. There's a Train Simulator one. Control num enter. What, control enter? I don't know if that did do anything. Shift enter. No? Probably is a way. Right, let's get going. We've got the green already. Hopefully these are the KL signals, which I think are the more wide range. Well, the ones which are most places in Germany. Not like the HL ones, which are confusing. Oh wow. It has got a much different horn to the TSW one. Wipers are down here. Let's get them on as we come out of Leipzig. A Q&E. No, but to turn them on to activate them. So yeah, this is the Talent 2, which is in Train Sim World 2. Control numpad enter. Oh. Oh yeah, there we go. Cool, got it. Well, let's quickly unrestrict ourselves. Let's go. And then you're saying shift, and that will be for CIFA. Okay, we have to turn it on when we come to a stop. Cool, we'll get the safety systems on. But yeah, big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us early access and a key to show this off. This will be out in about 45 minutes time on the Steam store. But yeah, hopefully audio's all good. It's fairly quiet from the inside anyway. There you go. We got an 80 on there, so we can go up to 80 now. Yeah, I'm thinking at some point we should link use the power of Train Sim World and Train Simulator to do a run from Dessau on Rapid Transit all the way down to Chemnitz on Dresden Chemnitz on Train Sim World 2 using well, this is a link between Leipzig and Riese. That would be cool. Let's get that up. I don't know how far it is. It is 5 kilometers. Hello Callum and Trainmaster, how are you both? Yeah, we have got these safety systems on, so wish me luck. Although I'm alright with PZB. As long as it's not the HL signals, we'll be alright, and up to 160. So 100 miles an hour, that's the fastest we can go in the Talent 2. Oh, 150 was it? It was 160, wasn't it? Hang on. Hang on. That was, yeah, the 160. So there's 150 on there. Speeding? We're not speeding. Okay, we're all good. You're running an M8. Oh, awesome, Trainmaster, on the New Haven line then. Cool. Oh, now 160. Okay. The back of the train might not have passed it. Yeah, I'm a good Trainmaster. Hopefully you're all well. You're driving a First Great Western HSC on Train Sim World 2. Awesome, Callum. Yeah, off we go. Can we change that to the dark contrast? No, I don't think you can on here. There we go. Yeah, I don't know this route at all, so we're going to have to be vigilant. Look out for any warning boards and stuff like that. Oh, we're in HL signals almost immediately. Wish us luck then. Are these HL signals? They're normal signals at the moment. I suppose there's not any normal signal, is there? But the more widespread ones in Germany. So a semi-fast service. But yeah, this is the extension. So we're going from Leipzig down to Riese. And let's have a look. So how far is it to Riese? 61 kilometers. And to get there it's about 45 minutes. Not too bad. I see Gregory. I see Neil. How you doing, Neil? Neil, Gregory, how are you all doing? Hopefully you're all well. That's true, yeah, there is LZB, isn't there? I can see that down below. Hello, Charles. What exactly is Train Sim Classic? An update to Train Sim 2022. A bit like, you know, when it goes from Train Sim 2022, well, 2021 to 2022. Like that, just a rename. Rename with 2 route updates and the extension to the Riese to Dresden route. So yeah, an update / rebrand. So it would count as a rebrand, wouldn't it? Changing the name. Evening Power. And they wanted to do it to sort of pay homage. Was that the way you say it? Pay homage to obviously Train Simulator being 12 years old. And most people do know it as Train Sim Classic, so it's just easier to call, yeah, easier to just call it Train Sim Classic officially. What's that about? Is that a motorway up there? I don't think it is up there. Right. Here we are. This is Leipzig Engelsdorf. Oh, you've got a Mitteldeutschland one there, 1442. or just another talent too. Cool, and you've got that on Train Sim World. Let's get the doors open. No worries, Charles. When are you driving the iced tea? Maybe at some point. Well, this first stream, because there'll be another stream later, this first stream will be more focusing on the new extension. And then later on tonight, about 9 PM, we'll be looking at the other routes. The ones with the updates, so West Coast Mainline South and Tehachapi Pass. Awesome, Nick. We might do that in this one. We'll have to wait and see. Fairfield Metro, nice Train Master. Right, was it shift enter? Yeah, Sifa, there we go. Cool. Let's go. Borsdorf next. I'll show you the map as well. So there's Leipzig. And then Riesa is Riesa. Here. And then, so that's the extension from there to over there. Then it goes down to Dresden, which is down here, which is in Train Sim World too. And you will hear me mention Train Sim World 2 quite a lot, as the channel was built around that game. So a lot of the people watching, subscribers, are TSW players. So whatever's in this game I spot in Train Sim World 2, I'll point it out. Awesome, Dolly. Hello, David. Are these the add-ons to Train Sim 2021? Well, I think Riesa Dresden was, Riesa Dresden I think was one of the routes for Train Sim 2021. Although this is an extension to that. This goes up to Leipzig now. Which you can, if you already own the route, you can buy it separately. At 6 PM, so in 40 minutes. Off we go. Probably wasn't the most ideal scenario in the rain to do first. But it's all good. It goes on the new bit, so. And we're off. Oh god, I saw what we did there. That's Sifa catching. No, that's PZB getting us there. It was gonna happen. It was gonna happen. I went above 160, so the train got unhappy, and you know, as you can see, minus points. It's not happy. That signal had a warning for an 80 on it though. So I don't usually put PZB on, want me to on Train Simulator. It's all good. It's all good. That's part of the fun. Just got to wait for the brakes to come off. Do you play Fortnite? No. Just waiting for the brakes to release, and then we'll be off. All right? Don't worry. Hopefully we can get going. It does take a little while, the talent too. It is, yeah. Yeah, we went above 160. There's the one containers there. They're the ones I prefer. The ones with the white and then the pink writing. Oh yeah, we need to do that. That seems to have reset itself. See, all good, all good, all good. Is there any update on the new British routes? West Coast Mainline South has an update. So I've got to get used to using PZB on. Now we know how to pop it on Train Simulator. Oh, awesome. That's good. Yeah, I like the handsome one. It's basic, but it's cool. No, I can't unrelease ourselves. We've got a warning for an 80 here, so we need to acknowledge that. Unrelease ourselves. Sifa. That's all good, Jonathan. There's the 80. Hello Heiko, how are you? As we come up to, yeah, and Train Sim World 2 won't stop you all the way to, yeah, and Train Sim World 2, doesn't it? It just puts the emergency brakes on just to bring you down to 160, doesn't it? And this, it doesn't like you, so it brings you right down. There's Sifa. Sifa doesn't sound as annoying on this. Yeah, Borsdorf, and yeah, we are on minus points. Don't be surprised. It's me playing Train Sim. It happens all the time. Okay, so it looks like we come off the fast lines onto a separate bit of track, so I guess the slow lines. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, not too sure. I know, we're going straight on. I thought we were going into there then. Here we are. This is Borsdorf. Apologies for the pronunciations. I know they are going to be wrong. So yeah, we're going now. It's all good. Nice, Heiko, nice. Yeah, the Queen is 96 today. What a great woman. Right. Let's get the doors open. Yeah, we're all good. So we've got a free coach unit. Which, yes, I'm going to make reference to Train Sim World 2 again. You can get this in Riesa Dresden. And also, well, we've already seen the other one in Mitteldeutschland livery on Rapid Transit. And then this variant, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is not in TSW2. Hello, Gabriel. 6 PM. Yeah, 6 PM. They should then, I suppose, then change over to TS Classic, but we are on early access. So that's what we'll do at 6. We'll also switch over. But we've got the new route. Good, William. Yeah, it was nice. Hello, Southeast. Off we go. So the next station stop is Wurzen. Yeah, Woozen. I feel like it would be Woozen. Like losing. It's not Lurzen, it's losing. Yeah, Woozen. Oh, awesome, Jonathan. Seafer, yes, there we go, don't worry. It's all good. Well, any updates to the core engine? Do you mean like the graphics and stuff like that? No. Although some of the newer TS routes actually do look pretty decent. But no, the updates are primarily for the West Coast Main Line South, the Tehachapi Pass, and obviously the new extension. Just for those routes, Gabriel. Just for those routes. Any updates for steam trains for Train Sim World? Nothing yet, Pilgrim. Yeah, looks alright, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it looks good. Obviously, it looks unique, but it looks cool. So we've got Woozen, Kuren, Dallon, Oschatz, and Riesa. I should be able to put the temper. What's the temper, Matt? Is it Control R? Oh, that's on Train Sim World. I think we just have to click it on this. There we go. Hello, 8-bit. I'm all good. How are you? So that should keep us at that speed. Alright, let's check. We'll go into Riesa. I like the horn on this one. I prefer the horn on this to the TSW one. On TSD you have the 325. I don't, Luke, no. We'll do Jonathan. You're from Germany. Your son, he's 14 years old. He plays Train Sim World 2. He's now all about the German, French and Swiss. Oh, awesome, Dolly. It's a brilliant game. Enjoy bowl ages. Probably get up a little bit more than that. See that. We've got quite a distance, actually, 9 kilometres to Woozen. I'm guessing it is Woozen. As we are on the Train Sim World 2 Luzern to Cersei route today. And that's not Lurzen, that's Luzern. I don't know, Oscar, probably not. And yeah, if you are watching on the Trovo, I won't be in the chat too much over there, so I do recommend coming over to the YouTube. If you are over there, thanks for coming in. Obviously, same chat rules apply if you are chatting in chat. Fair enough, Jonathan. Yeah, I'll try not to. I think we'll be all good though. Let's get a flyby shot. I bet something will go off though as soon as we get that flyby shot. Always happens. C for P, something will go off. And it'll bring us to a stop. What if I just spam Q? There it goes. Cool, let's get back in. Yeah, I'll stay at about 155, be on the safe side. Possibly Gabriel. Obviously, I don't work for Dovetail, so I don't know about future updates. All I know is for this one, West Coast Mainline South, Tehachapi Pass, and obviously the extension. They're the ones with the updates. True, Jonathan. Although when you get a flyby shot, you turn off the HUD. We've got hills coming up. No, I think they're clouds. I can see like the outline of a hill there. Maybe there is. No, there is, isn't there? Are they hills going up along? No, possibly. We're saying hills or clouds. That sort of line there. What about that? No. I've been tricked again. It's the blimmin' reflection of the desk. From a sort of here, if you sort of look out, it looks like hills or some sort of outline. Hello, Magnum. I do need to double check that, Magnum. It's either 25 or 20. Possibly 20. I'm pretty certain it is 20 quid. Cheers there, Dolly. Well, thanks for him to coming in. Right, let's start slowing down. Well, I mean, I don't know about that, Oscar, but it does look good, train sim, I must admit. Especially on the Euro routes. Good? Yeah, all good. Coming down to 60. Is there new graphics? No, there's no new graphics. It sure is. Although, as I mentioned, on the newer TS routes, they do look better. But that's probably just the way the lighting is and the textures and stuff like that. What is that? I just acknowledge anything yellow. So you might not need to acknowledge that, but I'll do it anyway. What routes come with this? West Coast Mainline South, the Tehachapi Pass, and the Bahnstrecke Leipzig to Dresden. And obviously, if you already own Riesa to Dresden, you can buy the extension separately. But yeah, what we'll do once 6 PM comes around, we'll refresh the game to see if it then has new artwork on the front. And here we are. And that train there on the right hand side, rapid transit train sim world, so you can get that. I'm good, Mr. Adams, hopefully you're all well. But yeah, as I said, I will mention train sim world 2 a lot. As yeah, most of the community here are TSW players, so I'll be pointing stuff out. At some point, Jude, we will be doing it tonight, but it's going to be 2 streams, this one and one later on. Obviously, this one is focusing on this. Here we are. This is Woozin. Nice, yeah, and the talent too. On this wet summer's evening. You think AP should expand into other countries? But if they do that, then the quality might go down. As AP is a British company, so that's where their expertise is at. That's a good, Oscar. Fair enough, Mr. Adams. What, minus 500? Wow. See, me and Train Sim don't get along when it comes to the points. Let's go. Awesome, Parrot. Do existing routes stay in game? Yeah, they'll stay. Hey there, Mermaid. It simply is a rename. So, from Train Sim 2022 to Train Sim Classic. So any routes you already have, East Coast Main Line, Birmingham Cross City, all of the other routes, they've just come over to here. It's not a whole different game, it's just a rename with the updates. So don't worry about your add-ons. And let's get going. Up to 80. But yes, we'll be releasing in 28 minutes to the Steam store. PC only, I must point out. Actually, I did see a few comments in the Railfan TV last night saying when's it coming to console. Which obviously, no, if you're on console, it's Train Sim World, which is the successor to Train Simulator. Do you have the Schnellfahrstrecke route in Train Simulator 2022? What's that? Cologne to Aachen? Oh, no, I don't have that. No, I haven't got that. That's a good mermaid. No, you'll keep them. No Permian, no. TS Classic. Right, how far to Curin? 5 kilometres. Awesome power, nice weather for it. Love the horn on this. What about the low tone? There is another tone to it, isn't there? Yeah. Was it B? Yeah, B. Cool. Yeah, you can do that, Jonathan. Yeah. Your favourite train is the Class 365 or the Happy train? Yeah, they're alright. I'm guessing that's for your East Coast Main Line South. That was actually the first route I ever played on Train Simulator. The East Coast Main Line South. As I first got Train Sim in 2014. Remember getting the disc version of... I've actually still got it here somewhere. It's somewhere literally just here. I'll try and get it. No, that's World of Subways. 3. Not that. Where is it? No, that's ETS2. Is it the bottom one? There it is. I don't know if you can see it there. Train Sim 2015, the disc version. And I also had 2014 as well, just to get the routes. Oh, it's lovely power. Yeah, it goes all wet again after that. Eh? So yeah, I've been playing Train Sim for a fair while. Obviously not as long as others, who probably have played the whole 12 years. But yeah, a fair while still. Right, let's put that down. Cool. Although in fact I did play it on someone else's laptop or someone else's computer back in probably 2012ish. So I've been aware of it for a long while. What do you mean we still got it, Mr. Adams? Still got negative points? Yeah. What we got coming up? We got another talent. Wonder if I see the ice pass by. Awesome power. I do like getting disc games. One of the reasons why I got the PS5 disc version. And you sort of, you know, you've got the game on you. Okay, here we are. This is Curin. Doesn't seem like there's a lot here. Just a little village. Yeah, just a little village. Train, stop. There. Good, right doors. Here we are, this is Curin. Nice Heiko. The next station to stop after this is Dalen, which is in 10 kilometres. Then you've got... Wow, they're all sort of 10 kilometres from each other. Yeah, 10, 15. So pretty good, big gaps between the stations. Yeah, this is an extension to the Riesa Dresden route. Nice. Hey, minus 23 points. That's better than minus 500. Let's get going. Right at the back here. Where did it say your points? Down there where the cursor is. Let's get back in. Hello, Jellyhammer. How are you? Fair enough, Para? I bet if you are watching on Trovo, feel free to head over to the YouTube. That's where chat is being chatted. You thought it was a bridge. But yeah, max speed in this is 160. If we go above 160, the train gets unhappy. Evening, Gordon. How are you? Getting that up. There we go. Cool, so yeah, fair distance to the next stop. But yeah, should be releasing in 22 minutes to Steam. So once we finish this scenario, we're sort of refresh the game to see if the artwork has changed on the menu. Nice, Jonathan. 150. So pretty quick along here. It's not slow by any means. I thought it was going to be quite a sort of, well, not slow, but not, 100 miles an hour the whole way. So it's pretty quick. Let's get the tempomat on. Oh no, enabled. There we go. That's it at 160. A few other stations along here. Got another one there. Well, they're career ones, Jonathan. Yeah, they're career scenarios. But whenever I make a scenario, I just do standard. As yeah, me and points don't get along, so I prefer to do ones without. Oh yeah, some do though. Cool. So yeah, hello Lily, how are you doing? Can you buy me a new PC? If I had an extra... Oh, if I was a millionaire, yeah, probably, but no. They are expensive. You're trying to run X-Plane, my PC is too bad. I know how it feels, I've been in your shoes before. It's just a really sort of crap PC. It is, Jonathan, yeah. But save your pennies up, Lily, and I'm sure you'll be able to pick up a PC. Which I know they're expensive, but yeah, so save your pennies and you get there. Fair enough, Gordon. You don't know why they're changing it to Classic. Just to sort of pay homage to Train Simulator being 12 years old. And obviously most of the community already know it as TS Classic. So it's just easier. Easier than just Train Sim 2021, 2022 and so on. Just Train Sim Classic. Much more sharpish. Right, not too far, we've got 2 kilometres. What other stream are you doing after TS Classic? We're doing TS Classic this evening. So I got TSW out the way earlier so we can just spend time on this. Right, let's pop that down. Is that train on Train Sim World 2? It is. Yeah, you can get this on Colstonell Fast Strecker and Riesa Dresden. I can hear the cat is meowing at the window. It's either the window or the door. It wants to come in, so that's all good. Right, train, you probably want to slow down a bit more than that. Hello, we're going a bit quick here. Train, come on, slow down. Uh-oh. Whoa, this the train's going really slow. There, that's better. And now it's come alive. Yeah, drive quality, whatever. Right, there you go, we're all good, we're all good, we're all good. So we were coming in quite quick there. Oh, we're all good. Hello, Pig and Bob. Hello, GTA. Good, it's going good, Gordon. Yeah, going good. Yeah, we will finish on minus points, but I mean that's just typical me on here. No, not emergency. No, not emergency. Okay, that's going to come to a right stop. And yeah, as you can tell, me and driving on here. Oh no, we're all good. So we didn't actually come to a stop there. All good. The passengers are probably panicking, wondering what the hell's going on. But that's the fun of travelling on the train. Prawn cocktail crisps. They're alright. And here we are. It's all good. All good. Doors. We're on the platform as well. That one didn't open though. Nice. So what? We're about halfway through the extension now. How long we got to Riesa? No, we're about 2/3 of the way through the extended bit. Yeah, this is the 442. Yeah, it's raining. -6 on the penalty. That's all good. Let's go. Let's watch it leaving from the outside view, and I bet one of the systems will go off. We're off. Yeah, so we got a 5 coach, and then we got a 3 coach. Imagine having a 3, 4, and then 5 all together. That would be cool. There you go. Let's whack that on. See if... Not yet. We did see some at Leipzig though, so... Well, now you've said that, we'll probably see like tons coming along. There you go. Yeah, so for this sort of stream, we're probably going to be more focusing on the extension, and then we'll do one later tonight, and that will be on the updated routes. So West Coast Main Line South and the Tehachapi Pass. But we've got a couple of hours, so we might be able to get them in as well. Oh, nice GTA. Although once we finish this, we'll refresh the game just to see if the artwork's changed at the front. I suppose then maybe we could then do the West Coast Main Line. There's, I don't know what that was there. That was on a 189. On we go, just doing 45% power at the moment. Can you do a nice service after this? Possibly. Possibly, Jonathan. We'll probably see one now. On we go. 7 kilometres to Oschatz, and after that we've then got Riesa in 20 kilometres still. See ya, Para. Thanks for coming in, mate. See you in a bit. Sure is, Jonathan. Not really any signals, is there? If you're going late, thanks for coming in. Do West Coast Main Line after the update. Well, I mean, I've got the update already on here. I mean, what you're saying is TS Classic. CGTA. Just the menu hasn't updated. Hello, mate. I'm all good. How are you? But yeah, this is early access. Permian. So the update's already sort of gone into the game for me. Okay. Sure, dear. West Coast Main Line South had an update. So what we'll do, once we've done this run, we might then head over to the West Coast Main Line South and check the updates out on there, and I'll get the list as well of all of the changes, which JD read out last night. There's a lot. Nice GTA. What route is this? This is the Bahnstrecke Leipzig to Dresden. Although we're only going to do the extension, so that's Riesa to Leipzig. That's the new bit. So that's what we're going to be focusing on in this stream, as we've seen the other bit before. Warning for an 80. See through as well. Come on train, slow down. Above 100 it goes really slow. Yeah, no signals for a while, then all of them come along at once. There you go. Oh, a bit more than that actually. There. That's better. A fair amount, Permian. A fair amount. For the updates. But I shall get them up on my phone at the end of this. But yeah, we'll check out the West Coast Main Line south after this, I think. We've seen the extension, so we'll go over to that and have a look at that. Yeah, I'm all good, Jonathan. Yeah, we're all good, Jaden. Yeah, we're all good, Jonathan. We'll be all good. We're below 85 in time. So this is Oschatz. Can we get to 80 likes? Well, Jaden set the goal, 80 likes. Maybe. And here we are. Another warning for an 80 there. Here we are. As we go around. Let's see, Permian. Well, it's only for the route, so the West Coast Main Line south, the Tehachapi Pass, and then this. Then even more. Probably coming a bit slow into the station. I'm looking forward to seeing. Well, I'm looking forward to see sort of as we come into Riesa. Oh, hello. You got another railway here. What's this? Oh, you could be. Seafer went off. Of course, as soon as we go outside, the Seafer goes off. Yeah, you got another one. There's tons of these in Germany, isn't there, around here? You got the one at what's the place called? I can't remember the place between Dresden and Chemnitz, where you've got the other narrow gauge line. I can't remember the place of it. Then you've also got one. I can't remember the place either. I'm forgetting all the blimmin' place names. In fact, I'll have a look at this. Raderbule, yeah, you've got the narrow gauge here, and you've got one down here towards Chemnitz way, and another one here, unless this is the same one. And it goes off over there. Cool. Tons of narrow gauge tracks. Riesa next. Hello, southwest. And we are off. We've got 30 people in, so thanks all for coming in. I'm sure we can do that at some point, Jonathan. We'll be going until about 8, so we've got time. And up to 80, let's get that up. And yeah, if anyone is watching on Trovo and you want me to see the chat, feel free to come over to YouTube. Actually, it's a bit harder to see the Trovo chat when I'm on the PC. Obviously, same rules apply over there in the chat, and we do have mods over there as well. So, yeah. Can you drive a 350 on the West Coast Main Line? We probably will, GTA. Yeah, we probably will. I've got a scenario in mind, which I think Jamie actually did last night. Nice, Gordon. Well, once we get to reset, we'll refresh the game and see if the cover updates. Not today, miss. That was yesterday. Yeah, not today. Let's go. So yeah, we've got 12 kilometres to Riesa. So what's that, about 5 minutes? Until the TS Classic releases publicly, GTAs. This is early access at the moment. So what I'll do, when we do refresh the game, I'll put the Be Right Back screen on, and I'll just load it up again. Trovo. Nice southwest. Nice, Jonathan. So yeah, we'll be doing that scenario, which is about an hour. And we'll go through the list of updates to the West Coast Main Line South. There is, Jaden, yeah, you are very much right. Mackelberg, Gaschwitz to Dessau. Through the Leipzig city tunnels. Oh god, HL signals coming up. Wish me luck then. There you go. Sit back and relax. And go in this view. And I hope Sifa doesn't go off. We're in a Talent 2. We've got a 5 coach and a 3 coach. Cool. That still tricks my mind, seeing that. You see that line there? That's actually a reflection of the dash here. But sort of when you're looking in the distance with all grey and cloud, it almost looks like an outline of hills in the distance. Obviously it's not, it's just the reflection of the dash. Is it available on mobile? Most certainly not. Hello, Kyle. If this game was on mobile, you'd probably have like 1 or 2 trees. There wouldn't be all of these trees and stuff. It would just be like a blobs of trees. As yeah, mobile games are there. So yeah, almost at Riesa now. Let's have a look where we are. So yeah, this bit from here to here is the extension, and then this is the Riesa to Dresden route, which we've seen plenty of times before. Hello, Jackie Dory. There's Jonathan, yeah. Tricks you. See you, Jaden. There, what we'll do, yeah, once we finish this scenario, we'll go back out to the menu, just to see what you do get with the extension, and just the route itself, and then we'll refresh the game. Hopefully then it might then say TS Classic on the front, and then we'll do the West Coast Main Line South. And go through all the changes on it. You're practicing for next Friday? What's happening next Friday? Oh, are you coming in for the 9 hour? Awesome, Mr. Adams, if you are. I know we've got Jodie, who's going to be with us for the 9 hours doing all the services. It's good fun. But yeah, next Friday, April 29th, we are doing a 9-hour stream on Train Sim World. A full shift on the East Coastway and Brighton Main Line, because they're both southern routes. So obviously last time we just did it on the BML, but I'll include East Coastway on this one, because then we can go on the 313 as well. I don't know, Permian, yeah, I don't know. You might drive on GWE, nice. Cool. So at some point I'll combine Train Sim World with Train Sim, and we'll do a run from Dresden up to Leipzig, and maybe even Chemnitz all the way to Dessau. Which would be a very... that'll be about 3 hours. Be fun though. That's all good, lasers yet. But yeah, coming into Riesa, but yeah, that is the new extension from Riesa to Leipzig, being about 63-64 kilometers long. So if you already own the Riesa to Dresden route, you can pick this up separately on the store in about 4 minutes time. It did Permian. First Train Sim I had, it was great. The music on there, I've got it in my head. Tune. And obviously, yeah, if you don't have Train Sim and you want to pick it up, it will just be included with TS Classic. And obviously this bit down to Dresden is in Train Sim World 2, one of the rush hour routes, the Navica Dresden. You want a route map, there's a route map. So extension, Leipzig to Riesa, and original Riesa to Dresden. So it's about an hour and a half if you're doing the whole thing from Dresden to Leipzig, which ain't too bad. Not a fan of German routes, Permian, I'm guessing. Or just not a fan of this one specifically. Fair enough. Yeah, so we'll go back out to the menu. I'll show you what scenarios you get with the route. And then we shall refresh the game. Which I'll quickly put the Be Right Back screen on. There's an iced tea. Was that an iced tea or an iced free? I think that's an iced tea, isn't it? Cool, but yeah, this is Riesa. Yeah, it's great seeing the other side of Riesa though, or at least what's past it. There we go. And then part 2 then takes you down to Dresden, but we've already seen that bit plenty of times on Train Sim and Train Sim World. Oh, I got you, Permian. That's another train you get with the route. Yes, route looks fine, awesome. I thought you said you just got back from work, Southwest, unless you count school as work. That. Ah, yes, minus 1,000 points. Well, from 1,290. I mean, it's just like, yeah, there you go, minus 600. Good work, see, they said good work. You've reached the end of the scenario successfully. And yeah, there is part 2, which takes you down to Dresden. As I said, we've already seen Riesa to Dresden plenty of times already. So if you want to see what that's like, it's on Train Sim World and Train Simulator. Look through the playlist. Plenty of that on there. Well, there we go. Come up to there and click. No. Oh, it's... There we go. So yeah, that is the Bahnstrecke, well, Leipzig to Riesa, that one is. Let me quickly show you what you get with that. So the DBBR 189, the DBBR 1442 Talent 2, so that's the Middle Deutschland one. And it should now be out. Should now be out on the Steam store if you want to pick this up. You get the 261, 442, and the Ice Tea on here as well. And also a rail fan. Do you get any standard scenarios? Let's have a look. Oh, you do. Just a couple of rail fans at Leipzig, Engelsdorf, and at Wusen. Oh, you felt? Yes, exactly. That's the way to put it. Right. Well, I'm going to put the Be Right Back screen on now, and I'm going to quickly refresh the game. And then what we'll do some of the West Coast Main Line South, which has had plenty of updates. So we'll go through what's changed with that. So hopefully I'll see you in a couple of minutes. See you all in a second. Well, okay, I've loaded it. Hopefully you can see me and hear me. I've loaded it back up. It still seems to be just Train Simulator 2022 at the moment. Although, so yeah, this is still... Well, it should be available publicly now. Obviously, yeah, we do have the Train Sim Classic updates already on here. So the artwork is still the same. By the looks of things, I suppose it might change slightly later on. Let's quickly go back to the chat, and I'm just loading up my phone so we can have a look at the changes to the West Coast Main Line South. Yes, go on there. There we go. There. See how you go, thanks for coming in. Because you do the Pendolino scenario, we're going to do on the 350. So let's have a look. Hello, Gins, how are you? So for the West Coast Main Line South, let's quickly go over to that. West Coast Main Line South. And yeah, you do get other bits of the West Coast Main Line as well, but obviously they're not included in the pack. Let's have a look. So West Coast Main Line South, adding Hamburg Sud and Hapag Lloyd containers and new freight consists. Added missing Freightliner cranes near Birmingham and a yellow one at Woolston. Removed extra TSS grid at WM488 and moved links at the same signal. Platform fixes and general fixes to Coventry, Milton Keynes and Birmingham New Street stations. Removed extra routes in the Avanti 221 preload, so London, Brighton, South London and Thameslink, and other routes not appropriate. Updated textures of the Warehouse Brick 03. Replaced all road textures with those used in Cross City, so that's the Birmingham Cross City line. Fixed mixing viaduct textures. Reduced texture size of 1 freight containers. Oh, is it got new artwork, Permian? Oh, well, I'll have to reload it. I mean, it hasn't come up on mine yet. Fixed missing sections on the strainer gantry overhead electric equipment. Fixed the DRA on default in the class 350, and localization updates and fixes to all core languages, including the manuals. So there's the new artwork, is there? Hang on, let's quickly refresh it again. Yeah, should be all good to refresh. Let's actually, in fact, let me quickly put up the Be Right Back screen, as there was a couple of things, which let me quickly pop that up. Hold on. There we go. There is the new 7 megabytes update for that, and that is great. I mean, that is classic train sim. That is the first train. I mean, you can see on here. Hopefully, I'll hold it up again. Train Sim 2015. No, not ETS2, and not World of Subways. Train Simulator. Yes, there. Look, same sort of artwork to what it's got. I mean, it's actually pretty much. Look at that. That's. I don't know if you can see that. Or Train Sim 2015 cover, which is sort of similar to this. Look at that. So brilliant. They've gone back to the classic artwork style, which in my opinion looks much better, and just, I know, it's nostalgic. Very nostalgic. Right, let's head back onto the chat. Yeah, very nostalgic seeing that. It does, yeah, it does look similar to the TS 2015 one. Awesome. Yeah, we have got the new artwork, and yes, I'm happy with that. Right, so let's check the West Coast Main Line South, as we've done the extension. West Coast Main Line South. I like it. Let's put a smile on my face. West Coast Main Line South. And we shall do... Ooh, that won't be too bad in the 377. No joke. Go in the 350. That's what most people are going to be in. Let's do... What's the one we haven't done before? Let's do this one. So this one's about an hour long, this scenario. And then once we've done this, we'll go on to the Tehachapi Pass. And then possibly stream later on tonight. We'll just do the new section. So that is Leipzig to Riesa. So yeah, we'll do that tonight. No new menu music. Got my cola as well. Let's have some of that as we train on. You love the 350. It's great, isn't it? So good morning, driver. You're being held at signal Hotel November 5294 as the traffic slows down due to the temporary speed restriction just ahead. The train in front of you is about to clear the signal block and you'll be able to proceed. Get ready to start moving as soon as the signal allows you to. Nice. Don't know, GTA. Well, it's quite laggy in the update, so I'll wait until 1.10 comes out to do the bus. So yeah, this is a Desiro, this is. There we go, headlights. Where are they on this one? Down here, aren't they? Day, that's all good. Yeah, are they on? Yeah, they're all good. Cool. Oh, hello, we've got a 70 here. No, that's not so. That's a 66. Oh, and actually, once we finish this scenario, if someone reminds me, we'll go over what you get off this route as well. Whereas train-wise, you get the 66, the 350, the 390, and the 377-2. And I think, yeah, in quick drive you get the Voyager, the Super Voyager. Right, let's get going. I should have actually had the DRA on there. I think AWS is on by default, isn't it? So we've got a temporary speed restriction of 30. Let's get going. Cool. But yeah, this is the other route you get of TS Classic, the West Coast Main Line South, which runs 113 miles between London Euston and Birmingham New Street. Your game just crashed. Maybe at some point, GTA. Any new station signs? We went through the patch notes. It said about platform changes at Coventry, New Street, and Euston, I think it was. So let's see, where are we going? We've got Milton Keynes, Bletchley, Wolverton, Milton Keynes, Bletchley, Berkhamsted, Hemel Hempstead, Watford Junction, and then London Euston at 11 past. So about an hour, and it's in 60 odd miles. Yeah, this is a Desiro, so it's similar to that. There's the temporary speed restriction of 30. Is this service stopping at Rugby? No, I think we're on the southern section already. Cool. That would be something. That's something I do want to see. That's another thing actually I want to see in Train Sim World, is temporary speed restrictions or random events. So probably, yeah, temporary speed restriction would be that would be cool. Even if it didn't change the HUD speed, it just pops up, and if you know what you're seeing, you just bring it down. See, Jonathan, has the speed restriction ended? I'm pretty certain you get a sign, don't you, saying like, indicating the speed restrictions ended. Which I guess it has. It's got up to 100 again, so let's get that up. Hello Andy, I'm all good, how are you? And we are off. Cool, so Wolverton next. And also, we can test to see if it's still laggy. Because London Euston, for me, used to be a little bit laggy. So we'll have to see if it's been improved. Which Jamie did say, yeah, that a few things have been improved in terms of, you know, lag and all that sort of stuff. Exactly, Andy, yeah. TS 2022 is now TS Classic. Is that the wind I can hear? That's a wind sound, isn't it? Yeah. Is that new? Your train just shut down. But yeah, taking you along. Well, when it comes to the Tehachapi Pass, we're not going to do the whole route. We'll find a scenario which is 45-50 minutes. Well, in fact, it will be about 7:15 when we finish this, so half an hour, 40 minutes. Got a neutral section coming up. I don't think you actually put the reverser to neutral, do you? Just set the throttle to off. Yeah, that's the wind I think you can hear there. Lovely, along we go. So what's different? Well, updates to the 3 routes included. So the West Coast Main Line South, so the one we're doing now, has been updated. Yeah, West Coast Main Line South, the Tehachapi Pass, and also a new addition is the extension to the Riesa to Dresden route. So they're the only routes which have had an update. So yeah, updates to those 3 routes. Well, those 2 routes and then the extension. And the name change. That's the difference. Looks like we're coming across tracks here. Got a flashing yellow. So it might be coming across. Probably where that 70 is actually. How far to Wolverton? 5 miles. Might do GTA. That'll be below Milton Keynes. We'll see them. Yeah, we're going to be going across the tracks here. That's why we had the flashing yellow. But yeah, I hope the stream's running all well. So do let me know in chat. There's a 390. That's also included. Pendolino. Yeah, all your DLCs will be exactly the same, Andy. Apart from the West Coast Main Line South, the Tehachapi Pass, they're the ones which have been updated. And if you've got Riesa Dresden, you can now get the extension to it. So up to Leipzig. I'll try my best not to, GTA. Although me getting negative points on TS is very easy. I'm good at that. So looks like we're going down onto the down fast. Can you hear that wind sound? Yeah, that's the game. That's what if that is the game that you can hear there, the wind. I don't know if that was there before. And let's get that up to 125. I think this thing can go up 110. Yeah, 110. Hello Bradley, is that the Avanti West Coast? Yeah, that's that just went past us. Although this is still London Midland, so I guess they might not have the licence for London North Western Railway. And we're off. So yeah, we got Wolverton, Milton Keynes, Bletchley, Berkhamsted, Hemel Hempstead, Watford Junction, and Euston in 55 miles. You thinking it's outside my house? It's a little bit windy out there actually. Has picked up. What pack is this? Well, this is part of the TS Classic bundle. Well, the route is the West Coast Main Line South. Birmingham New Street to London Euston. I think it's about 113 miles long. So, a pretty long route. Don't mind the horns on the Desiros, they're quite nice. Abandoned station here. There is no update for me yet. Reset Steam, Rexy. And it was only 7 megabytes, so it might have done it without you actually noticing. So I think there was an update yesterday, wasn't there, which was about 700 meg. So it might have done it without you realising. You've never been on a Desiro. They're alright. Go on Desiro Cities a lot, which are the 700 ones. I don't know if that wind sound is new. Hello Bacon, how are you? It sounds like a mic was strapped to the front of a train as it was going along. That's the wind. Does seem a bit loud though. I mean, probably how it is in real life, so can't complain. Yeah, Wolverton Platform 2. You go on 700s a lot, nice. They're alright, they're not too bad. Yeah, coming into our first stop, Wolverton. So heading into London. But yeah, we'll do this stream, and then quite possibly tonight we'll do just the extension, so Riesa to Leipzig. Although I know Railfan TV's on tonight showing it off, so we'll wait and see. Awesome, Jonathan. And here we are. In fact, yeah, tonight what we'll do is we'll do the iced tea run from Dresden to Wismar, something like that. So I'm guessing that would probably go via Leipzig. So we'll do that tonight. And for this stream, we're looking at all of the different routes included. We are an 8-coach train, so we'll stop in there. There you go. So yeah, we're stopping on the down fast. I guess that's probably part of the scenario, isn't it? That the slow lines are blocked. Here we are. Nice GTA. Yeah, after this we'll go on to the Tehachapi Pass and do about 45 to an hour on there. So we've had about an hour, well, 45 to an hour on each route included. And then tonight we'll do an extra hour on the newer bit. Houston. After this we've got Milton Keynes. A penalty already? Come on. We're going to have the bell? Yeah. Let's get going. Would the 350 come to Train Sim World 2? Don't know, I mean any route could come to Train Sim World 2. I know the West Coast Mainline South is a very highly requested route for Train Sim World, so I mean if the West Coast Mainline South did come to Train Sim World 2, you'd probably most likely see a 350. Probably a 350 and a 390. Fair enough? More than an hour, I say, Pete. Yeah, more than an hour. How you doing, Pete? Although tonight, it'll be an hour. Now 350 there. Pete, we can wave to you. We're heading down your way. Fair enough, Bacon. Yeah, you can do that, Oscar. Those points aren't pointing. Not pointing to anything good, are they? But yeah, me and points on TS never get along. So most of the time I will be on minus. What do you think of the AP Class 37? Don't have it, so don't know. Oh, nice, GTA. And you got on the 444. Lovely. There's another 350. Not too far to Milton Keynes. Which I believe Southern are stopping their service soon to Milton Keynes. Because I think, what was it? Southern do, I've actually been on it, they do East Croydon to Milton Keynes. Where you can actually drive part of the service on Train Sim World 2. Albeit in a dash 4 or 1. There you can drive as far as Clapham Junction, but they're cutting it back soon to I think Watford Junction. Another longer distance service which is being cut back. Awesome, Pete. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at some point if we did see the West Coast Mainline South in Train Sim World 2. Wouldn't be surprised at all. They do, yeah, they terminate here. But not for long though. I think next month they're being cut back to Watford Junction. But I think there used to be a train on the Brighton Mainline which from, I think, from Gatwick to Rugby. Or was it Brighton to Rugby? Back in the 90s. That went quite a way up. But those fun services don't exist anymore. Bring that down. Although, fortunately, we've got TS to do that. There we are, Milton Keynes Central. Been here once. It was alright. Yeah, it was alright. Very, what's the word for it? Squarey? Lots of, literally, as soon as you come out of the station, there's some sort of, not really industrial, I suppose it's an industrial park. As soon as you come out of the station, it's just tons of squares. That's what I remember about Milton Keynes. Lots of squares. I've also heard there's lots of roundabouts here as well. Is that our marker there? That was a 4 and 5 there. So I suppose we'll go up to there. Actually, you can see it here. We'll fly up in a second. Yeah, that's true, Bradley. Although things are changing though. Well, obviously a bit of a knock-on effect from the pandemic. Obviously people going slightly away from the railways, but they'll be back. That's all good, Southwest. But yeah, this is what I remember about Milton Keynes. Just this, but I think there's actually more of these which go even further. Just squarey thingamajiggies here. And I think there was like more of them as well. Obviously that's out there. I think I went to the high street at Milton Keynes. Yeah, got a McDonald's and just went home. And concrete cows. Remember you mentioned that, yeah, concrete cows. Oh, that minus points again. Guard. There we go. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, Jonathan? Right, Bletchley next. Which would be the home of the famous Bletchley Codebreakers. So this is what we're going back onto the down slow. With a flashing yellow there. Hello Daniel, how are you? You love being in the railway. I don't really want to be in the railway, but if you're on the railway, yeah, it's great being out and about on the railway, isn't it? 30 coming up. Hello Yoshi, what do the off and up platform indicators mean? I don't think you get up, but off is for the guard and station staff, so I believe if the signal at the end of the platform's red, well, nothing will show. But if it's green, it will show off, so then the station staff know when to dispatch the train. So it pretty much just lets everyone know, the station staff and guard, when the train, when the signal ahead's clear, so then the train can go. Because there's no point, closing all the doors and dispatching it if there's a red light at the end of the platform, as it's going to be pointless. So the off indicator tells station staff that the signal at the end is clear. Why does the 450 train you're driving sound like a Thameslink 700? Well, this is a Desiro, and the 700 is a Desiro City, so they're within the same family. And then you've got the station indicators at the end of the platform, which are CD for closed doors, and then RA, which is right away. So closed doors, closed doors, and then right away is when you can go. Nice, Oscar. Yeah, so we're going on to the down slow. Cool. And if you're on about up, you might get that on like a main line, like up fast or something, which would be UF, possibly. Up fast. I think you do get them on the Brighton main line. I think I've seen them before. Like places like I think East Croydon and Gatwick have like a US for up slow, a DS for down slow, that sort of thing. I think. But that's on the sort of main signals. There's a bus. Hello Andrew, how are you? Yeah, this is a 350. Not too far to Bletchley. But yeah, this is another route included with TS Classic. Obviously, if you already have the route in your library, it will just update and have the changes to it. But if you don't have this route and you want to get it, TS Classic, which I believe, yeah, it's 20 quid, I think. That's why slightly less, as it's only sort of one extension as sort of the new thing. Let's pop that down. You prefer to drive the 390 on this route, fair enough. I suppose you can get up to 125. I like the passenger, the slower passenger services on here in the 350. I quite like the Zaros because like most of them are third rail. Although this, I think this can run third rail as well, can't it? I don't think all of the variants of it, subclasses of it. I'm pretty certain this can run third rail. Well, it's a certain subclass can. Because it is fast 390, very, very quick. They're coming into Bletchley. It's the end of the platform, I think. Get back in. Nice, but yeah, who has picked up TS Classic already, or who has updated their game already? There's a 390 going past. Yeah, so that there is telling the station staff that that signal there is clear. Hang on. No, that's for that platform, so we're going to there. You can run third rail for services to East Croydon. Well, what subclass though? Or is it all of them? Bletchley flyover coming up. Nice. Andrew, here we are. Yeah, this doesn't have shoes on it, this subclass, does it? Or does it? Oh, I think it does. No. Oh, no, it does. There, you do have shoes. Look. It has got shoes on it. So where's the shoe down button or shoe up button on here? Oh, there you go. Yeah. There it is there. Fair enough, Richard, in the southeast using the 465. Awesome. Just love the sound of the motors accelerating in the 465. It's great. A penalty again. Doesn't like us. There's a 390 going through. Yeah, we'll have to see how it runs at around London, as it used to be a little bit laggy. Apparently that has been, well, improved. I see, Jonathan. Well, this is a, yeah, 350-1. There's another 390. Blimmin' heck. 390 Central now. They're all coming out to play. And we're off. It is, yeah, Berkhamsted next. Can I update with TS? If you've got TS 2015 and you've got an internet connection, then you should be able to update it to. There'll be a lot of updates, but yeah, you should be able to update it to TS Classic. Make sure you've got it assigned to Steam. What are shoes? Wait a minute, the case is scratching again. It's irritating. These are shoes here. Just there. And there's the pantograph. It's another power source. Oh, nice. Yeah, probably Andrew, possibly. Oh, I got a proper haircut as well, Daniel. Just a little one. 17 miles, and to Euston it is now 45 miles. So still quite a way. Cool. But then I prefer third rail, as you don't get all this mess of wires everywhere. Third rail, tucked, you know, nicely next to, and you can't go as fast, of course, but yeah, I prefer third rail. Although I'm probably a bit biased though, as I have grown up with third rail. Less messy. And yeah, you've got the new containers on the freight train, the one, Hapag Lloyd, Hamburg Sud. You can see all of them on there. Hello, Quickie, you fell asleep. Oh. Are they, Jonathan? I think so, Mr. Adams. You're gonna have to wait. And yeah, pantograph is that. There it is. That's the pantograph, and that's the shoe. Two different power types, or power collection things. Yeah, another shed. Does this train have a flat wheel? Sounds alright to me. And that noise you can hear, that's the wind. But yeah, thanks all for coming in. So tonight we'll do a run in the iced tea from Dresden to Leipzig, if that's possible on that 70-minute scenario. What's been upgraded in this route? A fair bit. I'll go through it again at some point. Third rail, less messy but more dangerous, true. Actually, once we get to Berkhamsted, I'll go back through the changes to the West Coast Main Line South. Can you get the windows open in these? No, I can't get the windows open. Hello Callum, how are you? Got a 90 coming up. You fell asleep quicker. Well, that is a reason to sleep in. You won't then be tired. Got you out this time. We might as well do it now, actually. Let's quickly get it up now. We've got 14 miles, so we might as well. So here we go. Phone, come on, load. Yes, there we go. West Coast Main Line South. Added Hamburg Sud and Hapag Lloyd containers and new freight consists, and also I think the one containers. Added Freightliner cranes near Birmingham and yellow one at Wilston. Removed extra TSS grid at Whiskey Mike 488 and moved links at the same signal. Hello French Dog, Nunny, you saw 700, awesome. Good to hear, Callum. Platform fixes and general fixes to Coventry, Milton Keynes and Birmingham New Street stations. Removed extra routes in the Avanti 221 preloads, the London, Brighton, South London and Thameslink, and other routes not appropriate. Updated textures of Warehouse Brick 03, replaced all road textures with those used in the Birmingham Cross City line. Fixed mixing viaduct textures. Reduced texture size of one freight containers. Fixed missing sections on strainer gantry overhead electric equipment. Fixed DRA being on by default in the class 350. That's sort of alright though, isn't it? Localization updates and fixes to all the core languages, including in the manuals. There we go. Oh, see, Canon, wow. I see, Jonathan. Speed up, and let's get a flyby shot, and I bet AWS will go off. Cool, isn't it? Let's go ahead. Oh, we've got a neutral section actually, hang on. I'm pressing that's a neutral section, that. So put that back to, well, no power. Where does the German route go to and from? Well, it's an extension to the Riesa Dresden route, so it now goes from Dresden all the way to Leipzig. So an extra 60 odd kilometres. Nice, Andrew. It is quicker, yeah, it quite literally has been. Literally, if you look on one side, there's like, you can see the light proper coming through quite a bit as it's been scratched. Okay, he loves to scratch the door. Even though there's like beds out there, which are perfectly fine. Nice French Toke. 9 miles to Berkhamsted. Awesome French Toke. Yeah, quite a long stretch between these stations, isn't it? It is, sure is, Quicko. Yeah, Riesa Dresden is in Train Sim World 2. Nice GTA. Probably Daniel. Still there once we get to Berkhamsted, I'll let her in there. On we go. Fair enough, Jude. Well, they're very similar though, aren't they? I mean, which one's pantograph? Another station coming up. In fact, let's watch this going through. Let's go ahead and watch it going through. That's quite cool, the pantograph whizzing by there. There you go. How come the HUD says the EPS speed for this train, even though it's not a tilting train? There's 100. Probably is 100 for this one here. Where can you find the channel log for the update? It's on the Dovetail Games forums. Although if you're on the Train Sim community Discord server, it's on the Train Sim 2022 news. What's the third route? the Tehachapi Pass, which has been updated. Hello, Kopsiak, how are you? What exactly is Train Sim Classic? It's a renaming of Train Sim 2022. So anything in your library, any routes DLC will just carry over to Train Sim Classic because it's a rename. It's the same game, just a rename. Although there is an update, and the update started the West Coast Main Line South, the Tehachapi Pass route from Mojave to Bakersfield, and then you've also got a route extension to the Bahnstrecke Ried to Dresden, which goes up to Leipzig. There's a lot of 20s. You can't unpause? What do you mean? So yeah, we'll do the Tehachapi Pass after this. But yeah, thanks all for coming in for a bit of TS Classic. Hey, there's a 377 with its night lights on. It's daytime. And it's not even that dark. There's a service for the 221 Super Voyager. It's in the standard area, is it? Hello Sam, what do you think the Spirit of Steam will be like? What do I think Spirit of Steam will be like? Dirty. Steam and oil on the tracks, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And obviously steamy. Dirty and steamy. Looking forward to it. No worries, Kopsiak. And apologies if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. It probably isn't Kopsiak. Alright guys, so how far's to Berkhamsted now? 4 miles. You just updated your American truck sim to 1.44. Nice, Gordon. Let's get another flyby shot. Let's go ahead. In fact, we have a station here, so perfect. Let's get that going through there. What track would it be on? Probably this one. Let's pretend we're on the other side, watching trains whiz through. Oh no, it's on that. It's on this one. Go over there, quick. Yeah, there. No, there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Back up to 100. This is PC set. Yeah, PC only. If you want to play trains on console, you've got Train Sim World, which is the successor to Train Simulator. What's the greatest steam train I've ever seen? Probably not that great. Oh, I can't remember the name of it now. I've seen Stepney. That's quite a historic one at the Bluebell. But not anything really popular. You know what? Let me go and let the cat in now. She's going to scratch through the door at this rate. Let me quickly get a shot there. There we go. Hold on. Let me quickly let the cat in before she does scratch through the door. I mean, it could happen. One day it's going to happen. Hold on a sec, everyone. Right, the cat has entered the room. The cat has entered the room. We're all good. The door is safe. Doors have feelings. Right, let's get back in. There we go. There she is. You've seen the Flying Scotsman. Seeing anything's coming. Yeah, hello. Hello, yeah. There she is. Got 90 coming up. Yeah, thanks all for coming in this evening. Was it 6:45 already? So it's been about an hour and a half since we begun. Yeah, so there's the cat. You've seen the Flying Scotsman and the Mayflower. Nice. You've seen the lots of people have seen the Flying Scotsman then. What's the feelings? Into the tunnel. Train isn't safe. It's all good. I mean, the train's never safe when I'm driving. There's another 350. Is there any other variants of the 350, like a 5-coach version or anything like that? I've only ever sort of seen the 4-coach. Is there another variant, because like the 377 has like a 3, a 4, a 5 variant. Is there anything with the 350 like that? Sometimes I have a little read of the manual, although most of the time I already know how to operate it. Last AV pack I got was the 700, which I've played off stream a bit. Obviously, yeah, not everything I get I do stream on TS, like the AP packs. Sometimes I'll just do a bit of off stream stuff in it. Nice for Andrew. Around. Only 4 coaches, are they? Yeah. How you doing, Ben? Yeah, this is Berkhamsted, as we make our way down towards London. We're getting there. Slowly but steadily. Travelled from here to Edinburgh Waverley with the steam train A4 Union of South Africa put in the train. Awesome, Richard. I've actually got that on Train Simulator on the 5 Circle line, which obviously coincidentally is also in Scotland. Here we are, this is Berkhamsted. See Rexy. And after this it is Hemel Hempstead. So it's slightly... the gaps between the stations are slightly shorter. Not much shorter though. Just slightly. Yeah, it's nice, Jonathan. It is nice. See you, William. Thanks for coming in. Take care. There's a 390 about to go through. We've got to watch that going through. There it goes. Oh, there's another one. Perfect. There we go. Let's get back in. And we're off. Hemel Hempstead. You have the fruit. What's it? It's nice, isn't it? It's not bad, the home. Yeah, not bad. Right, let's get going. As we leave the station. Will this route come to Train Sim World 2? Maybe in future, we'll have to wait and see. Hello, Archer. Guess what you're playing? I'm guessing you're playing Flight Sim, or as it tells me, Volanta. Where are you flying this time? And did you get your Airbus sticker in the end? And we're off. Up to 100. But yeah, big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us the key to show off TS Classic early. Yeah, next one's where it starts, isn't it? Cool. Yeah, this is the other route included in the game. Obviously, this route has been in Train Sim before, but this one is updated. Well, it's had the updates to it. Same with the Tehachapi Pass. Should be coming up to the neutral section very soon. There it is. Right, pop that to off. There we go. See the power, and it's back. There sure is GTA. But yeah, if you are watching on the Trovo, apologies if I'm not in the chat. It is quite hard to switch over to the chat on there. So feel free to come over to the YouTube, the British Ace, where yeah, we'll be reading the chat over there. That's quite annoying because Streamlabs on the app doesn't actually have a like a combined chat. It's just Twitch for some reason. It's a little bit annoying. I mean, obviously we can't see the other chat. The same rules apply over there, though. You've seen a lot of bad reviews for this route on Steam. That's probably to do with the performance, although with the TS Classic update, that has been improved. So personally, it's a good route. You get the 390. It's sort of main section of the West Coast main line. It's good. So the negative reviews are probably the early ones, and that is probably to do with the performance. Although with TSC, it has been improved a tad, and obviously over time since those reviews, it's been improved. Hello Australia Worldwide Gaming, how are you? Long time no see. It's all good. Just downloaded to Classic. Pumped for the extended route. Awesome. How you doing, Australia? Hopefully we're all well. Did you change your name by any chance? I feel like it was... I can't remember the name now. What was the name? What was the name? I can't remember it. Did you have another name on YouTube before? Can't remember it. Hello Simon, how are you? You're struggling to download the update. It's 7 megabytes. Well, 600, but I think that was yesterday. Then 7 meg to update it today. What exactly are you struggling with, Mermaid? Here we are. This is Hemel Hempstead. Oh yes, oh yeah, GFYS Gaming Australia. That's where I recognise it from. How you doing? Yes, the route extension is awesome. Well, 7 meg, so probably have got 7 meg. After this, it is Watford Junction, and after Watford Junction is then Euston, which is now only 24 miles away, so not too far. 20 minutes. So we've done the majority of the... Ah, yes, timeless penalty. Lovely. Me and this game get along very well when it comes to score. I shall have BT. Let's go Watford Junction next, which is in 7 miles. Due there in 5 minutes, which we're not going to get there in 5 minutes. Brussels to Innsbruck instead of Frankfurt, since it is a longer flight. Fair enough. Did you land all right at Innsbruck? As it's quite a steep descent in it. And obviously you've got no ILS, it's all LOC. And RNAV. Let's get going. But yeah, after this we'll go and check out the Tehachapi Pass. And, well, we'll go through the improvements which have been made to that. I do, GTA, yeah. Me and this game don't get along when it comes to score. Oh, nice. GFYS. Cool. Let's get that up. Hello Kelvin, just got back to Caravan, just been on the Severn Valley Railway Steam Gala. Awesome. Did you see the Platinum Jubilee locomotive? We will do, Pete. I'll have a little look round. Try and find you. But yeah, you've still got the London Midland, although I guess the licensing for the London North Western Railway probably don't have that. So I suppose it's set a couple of years ago. There we go. Cool. But yeah, a little recap of what Train Sim Classic is, and if you already own it, if you don't already own it. So if you already own Train Sim 2022, it will simply be an update. So you'll get the updates to the West Coast Mainline South and the Tehachapi Pass, and you'll just get the name change over and it will say TS Classic. Although, if you already do own it, you won't get the extension. You'll have to buy the extension separately. Well, if you've already got the game, you don't have to buy it anyway, but if you want the extension, you buy it separately. And then if you are new to Train Sim, it should be on the Steam store, West Coast Mainline South, the Tehachapi Pass, and the Bahnstrecke Dresden to Leipzig. But yeah, if you already own a Riesa to Dresden on Train Sim 2022, you can buy the extension separately. If that makes sense. I wish they would not take away points and give us a system where they take the classic scoring and one that doesn't take points. Fair enough. Yeah, the points do get on. They are tedious. I suppose that what makes it a challenge. Davidoff, how are you? I'm all good. Hopefully you're feeling better. How was your surgery if you had it? Where's this Train Sim Classic, the Bill? You bought the core game again. You should be able to buy the extension separately. Which I don't know how much it would be separately. So it might just work out to buy the core game. Might be, well, cheaper. Yeah, just a little bit. In fact, we'll check the Steam store at the end. Yeah, we'll go on the Steam store at the end. What train are you on today? This is the class 350, Ellie. Hang on, there's screenshots of Spirit of Steam. When did that come out? Whoa, I need to have a look immediately. Is there any screenshots of Spirit of Steam? I'm having a look. Yeah, I don't have notifications on for the articles, it sort of went off. Let's have a look as I'm driving the train. I don't see anything on there. No, nothing on there at the moment, LaserJet. Go to Davidoff, back home since I went in from... Oh, I see. Back home, that's all good then. What does the TS Classic Steam Edition contain? The West Coast Main Line South, the Tehachapi Pass, and Bahnstrecke Leipzig to Dresden. But yeah, thanks all for coming. We've got 38 people in, so thanks all for coming in. It's almost in a couple of hours now, but we've checked out the extension to Riesa Dresden, which will also be on again later tonight after Railfan TV. And yeah, checking out the West Coast Main Line South. So next is the Tehachapi Pass. So we'll do about 45 to an hour on there. Lovely, Pete, will do. Give you a big smile and wave. You have everyone staring out the window at you, smiling and waving, with like signs saying "We love you, Pete," as we go through. How does that sound, Pete? Everyone watching who's on the train, get to the right-hand side. Give Pete a big smile and wave as we pass by. If you've got your placards which say "We love Pete," get them up. Oh, you're on the left. Everyone change sides to the left. Everyone to the left. Where's Pete? We'll find you, Pete. Where is he? He's somewhere around here. When you see him, wave or cheer. Can't see you yet, Pete. Oh, nice, Pete. As they rumble by. Oh, I see, not yet. Oh, I've got, yeah, Davidoff. You'll be all good. Let's bring that down. Yeah, this is Watford Junction. After this, we're running fast to Euston, which I think is 16 miles from here. So we're now in London. Well, near enough in London. Never knows, yeah. Very. I always count Watford as being London. But if you don't count it as being in London, well, we're near enough in London. We're almost there. Well, there's no 8 coach stop marker here, so I guess it's to the 12. And what change in the West Coast Main Line South? We'll go through that again in a second. Quickly come to a stop here. No emergency there. Here we are. And you've got a terminating platform here. Almost there used to be 2 here, but you've only got 1 now. And you've also got the overground stuff over here at Watford Junction. It's quite a... That's an alright station. It's a bit sort of all over the place. You've got the terminating platform there. You've got another platform there. You've got the ones here. A busy station though, so if you like trains, it's the place to go. Does this part of the station as well? Oh, this is as well. So you've got one platform here, one there, a few there, and then you've got the ones over there. So it's quite spread out. Not too sure, TR9. Did you see us, Pete, as we went by? Why are we not going? Come on, let's get going. Let's go. It sure does, Jonathan. Right, let's get back up the thingamabobbies. The patch notes. I have to find them again. Train Sim 2022. Or TS Classic is now changed too on the Discord server. Just finding it. There we go. Off we go. It's London Euston next. So, West Coast Main Line South. Added Hamburg Sud and Hapag Lloyd. what a lovely title. Hapag Lloyd containers and new freight consists. Added missing Freightliner cranes near Birmingham and a yellow one at Wilston. Removed extra TSS grid at Whiskey Mike 488. So that's a signal probably. And moved links at the same signal, platform fixes and general fixtures to Coventry, Milton Keynes and Birmingham New Street stations. Removed extra routes in the Avanti 221, so that's the Super Voyager, that is. It is the Watford DC line, you are right there. So yeah, you are right there. Not the North London line. Updated textures of Warehouse Brick 03, replaced all road textures with those used in the Birmingham Cross City line. Fixed missing sections on the strainer gantry overhead electric equipment. Fixed mixing viaduct textures. Reduced texture size of the one freight containers, and fixed DRA being on by default in the Class 350, and localization updates and fixes to all languages on manuals as well. There we go. Yeah, that's the Watford DC line. And the North London line is the one what terminates at Stratford. That goes from Stratford to Richmond. And the West London line, where does that terminate? West London line, that's Clapham, isn't it? The West London line, where that terminates. Well, it doesn't terminate, it just ends there. Yeah, I think the West London line's Clapham Junction to West London line. Chat, West London line. That is definitely Clapham Junction. Is that Clapham Junction to somewhere? Wilston Junction? Yeah, I think it's Clapham Junction to Wilston Junction, the West London line. It was either Kensington Olympia. Oh, I see TR9. Well, it's a set a couple of years ago, so maybe, I don't know, maybe they're adding it in then. And soon enough, you will start seeing the Bakerloo line. Well, in fact, that probably used to be an ex-underground station there. There's the, well, you can see the fourth rail here. The Bakerloo line used to run up to Watford Junction, I think. Hello, AC. Yeah, we checked out the extension. That was the first thing we did. Although we'll be on it again later, going all the way from Dresden to Leipzig. Hopefully. So we're checking out the other routes at the moment. So West Coast Main Line South and the Tehachapi Pass. How you doing, AC? Yeah, well, the first thing we did was the extension. There we go. Have a drink again. Another 350 there. Although, someone did say about the West Coast Main Line earlier in Train Sim Well, we technically are getting the West Coast Main Line in Train Sim Well. Because we're getting Spirit of Steam, which is Crew, which is on the West Coast Main Line. There's a 378 to Liverpool Lime Street. So we are getting technically part of the West Coast Main Line. Awesome, Pete. I'm all good, Godzilla. Hopefully you're all well. I guess now that's been replaced by the Overground. There's a 378. There we go. But yeah, we'll do the Tehachapi Pass after this, and once we've done that, that will be it. Then we'll be back later with a standalone stream of the extension. Let's see my local line for once. Fair enough, AC. I said updates to it as well. Have you felt the updates? If you're around it, I've updated you as well. You're making some revolting noises when you're eating. It's the drink. It's slushing around. Was that Harrow and Wardstone there we just passed? Yeah, there's Harrow and Wardstone there. So if you're a Train Sim World 2 player, you can actually drive from Harrow and Wardstone down to Elephant and Castle along this stretch of line. It becomes in the core game of Train Sim World 2. Part of the base package. So we should be coming up to Kenton. There's Kenton Station. So yeah, if you're on Train Sim World 2, you should all have this route. The Bakerloo line. See you, GTA, thanks for coming in. Whilst we go. Yes, there we go. Yeah, later on we'll do a standalone stream and go from Dresden to Leipzig. That will be probably about 9:30ish. Hello NG, how are you? Well, after Railfan TV's finished, we'll do that. As this stream actually will be taking us up to the Railfan TV stream, which is at 8 PM. Then after that we'll then be live again. So, high speed testing line on Train Sim World. Neutral section. Yeah, we have got how far? 9 miles to Euston now. So this is where the lag might start coming. So Jamie did mention yesterday it has been improved a little bit, the FPS. So we'll see how it is. So far so good. It's usually in the 390 where you get the FPS drops, pretty much all the way up to Watford Junction. Fair enough, Archer, lovely. You are loving your flight sim. Awesome, it's a great game. This is Wembley Central. Fair enough, NG. Should calm down the next few weeks, that's good then. Yeah, man, she's close to the edge there. Would have caught her by surprise there. Yeah, I'm all good, NG. This is where the Bakerloo line crosses over. It goes under. There it is there. So that will go under. Just there. And then you've got Stonebridge Park Depot here on the left. There it is. Highbury and Islington to Clapham Junction. There we go. A little bit of whack on that. We're due into Euston 2 minutes late. Well, almost 3 minutes late. That's all good. And we've got 75 coming up. But yeah, thanks all for coming in to check out a bit of TS Classic. And you've got some awesome new artwork as well on the menu, which looks really good. Really good. Gone back to the classic theme, which suits it. It sort of has the TSW theme. Well, Train Sim 2022 had sort of the... Well, and the last couple ones sort of had the Train Sim World theme sort of to them. But it's gone back to the classic artwork now. Lovely. So coming up to Woolston Junction. Oh, there's that yellow crane there, I think. Yeah, there's the crane. The freight line. Hang on, you can move that. You can move that, I think. No, click on there. It's doing something. Yeah, that's the freight liner crane, I think, there. Which got added in. There's the Bakerloo line again. Up into Woolston Junction. Cheers, Miss Adams. And yeah, we'll probably get a little bit of the way through a Tehachapi Pass scenario. So we'll be finishing probably about 10 to 8, so we've got about 40 minutes. So we'll do as much of a scenario as we can. You probably just feel free to message her, Pete. Yeah, feel free to message her. I'm sure she can put something together. A red tractor t-shirt. Cool. I still can't believe overground trains get through those tiny tunnels there. They just look really small. But they do go through them. Lovely. Yeah, it's been good so far. It's been good. We've got 4 miles now to Euston. Just gone past Kensal Green. You had the very first train simulator with the steam engine on the front cover. Awesome, Gordon. That's Microsoft Train Simulator, I think. Coming up to Queen's Park. So far, performance-wise, still running fine. This is where it starts to get a bit funny, but at the moment we're alright, so that's all good. What kind of charity stream are you doing? Well, we're doing a charity stream. It's a full shift. And it's a red paracressa, Isaac. Which, Amanda, still needs to put those notes together. We were going to do it today, but we didn't in the end. Yeah, raises awareness and helps families with autism, and the money's going to go towards helping families access. What was it called? Oh, there was a name for it. It was some sort of site, like learning something. I can't remember the name, but yeah, some sort of learning site, which obviously you have to pay for, which gives them access to like professionals and that sort of stuff. Something along those lines. I think it was called like Learning Suite, something like that. Yeah, it gives families access to that, so they can learn more, even further about it. That was just one of the things. Right, coming down to 40. Yeah, next Friday, April the 29th, we are doing 9 hours on Train Sim World 2. And there will be giveaways as well. Well, I'll probably pick up a couple of PC codes for Train Sim World 2. But yeah, we've got the Xbox Rush Hour Deluxe Edition to give away. And we've got a 40 here, it's completely oblivious to that. Yeah, we've got the Rush Hour Deluxe Edition of an Xbox version of it. We'll be giving that away. But yeah, next Friday. And yeah, a couple of PC codes for Train Sim World as well. When we do one of each, try and get a PlayStation 1 as well. Try and have a look on CD keys. No, not that, Isaac, not that. Red Paracressa. Which is sort of all around South America, Latin America, Central America and the US. Obviously it all helps though, doesn't it? So I suppose all the things can learn off each other. All the different groups. Nice. Platform 5 at Euston. And FPS, fine. So yeah, remember we did, I think it was back December time we did a very similar scenario into Euston. And there was a little bit of lag coming in, but at the moment it's running perfectly. So yeah, there has been a few performance upgrades as well. I shall do, Jonathan. I've got it on Train Sim World and Train Simulator. Awesome, Mr. Adams. Well, it says we'll start at 9:30. I'll probably try and start a little bit before. Because the sooner we get started, the earlier we get done. So, and obviously then possibly longer we can have as well. Back in October we did 9.5 hours in the end. because we started slightly earlier. So it'll probably be earlier than 9:30. Probably 9 at the earliest. Oh, we'll start at Three Bridges. So try and pick up one going up to Victoria from Three Bridges. I've sort of got it planned, sort of what service pattern we're going to do. So we start at Three Bridges, up to Victoria, all the way to Brighton, then switch over to East Coastway, do me a couple of returns to Seaford, back up to London, maybe to Reigate. We're just going to do whatever, really. Hey, awesome Birmingham. It is at the moment. Well, down to 15 in a second. But yeah, that was a little look at the West Coast Main Line South, which is London Euston to Birmingham New Street, which is included in the TS Classic bundle. And obviously, if you already have this route, you'll get the update for it, which running perfectly fine here at Euston. So yeah, that is running better. Why 9 hours? Because it's a full shift. You're going to get a headache. Last time we were alright. It's really just the eyes, which it was just tired at the end. So no, not a headache. Plenty of drink. And plenty of breaks. Well, obviously there'll be a break sort of between each service, really. It's not, straight down onto the next. So have a little sort of, 5-minute break between services. Go and get a drink, little wander about, stretch the legs. Be alright. Hello, Dexter. But I mean, doing just an hour wouldn't be that special, would it, Isaac? So it's a challenge. And a longer stream. I really don't like Euston Station. I think it's my least... my least favourite London terminus. It just looks, I don't know, it's just not a nice terminus, in my opinion. Everything just looks, I don't know, yeah. I just don't like Euston in real life. I mean, you get the weird sort of walkways down with it just looks, I don't like Euston Station, realistically. It's just, yeah, not a nice terminus. You've got the weird walkways down from the concourse. It's a weird station. The lines were busy as usual, but you managed very well. This is it for today. Have a well. I thought they'd have a wee then. I thought it said have a wee and a deserved rest. No. Oh, but yeah, you got the classic artwork there, which looked really, really cool. Right, the Tehachapi Pass, which is another one included in Train Sim Classic. Let's see what we got. Anything which is 45 minutes. Oh, there we go, 35. There we go. We'll do that in the GP40-2. Yeah, it works out perfectly, actually. Yeah, we'll do this one. All 45. What's that in? That's not showing up on there. No, let me quickly show you what's included with the West Coast Main Line South. So you get 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7 scenarios with 3 railfan scenarios. So you get the 350, the 66, the 390 and the 377. And the Voyager, the Super Voyager, which I think is on here. Yeah, the 221, here it is. Although I think that's actually a workshop scenario there. Right, anyway, Tehachapi Pass. Let's go on to that. Yeah, true, Pete. And we'll do this one, Bakersfield Shuffle in an SD on a GP40. So yeah, on this one you get the AC, you get tons. AC 4400, the ES44DC, the Dash 840, the F45, the GP40-2, the SD45, the ES44AC, the U33CSP. You get a lot on here, as you can tell. But yeah, we'll do this scenario. Yeah, so in the GP40, let's do it. Hopefully it's not switch. If it's switching, we'll go on to another one. We want to see a bit of the route at least. So I'm pretty certain it is switching, this one. If it is switching, we'll come out and go into another one. You've been tasked to remove. Yeah, it's switching. Well, you do get switching stuff as well. Oh, I like that. Right, let's come out of there. Let's go into one where we actually do a bit of a mainline run. We won't do the whole scenario, as yeah, we're going to be going until about 10 to 8. What was the one Jamie did yesterday? It was in the ES4. That was the cool one, in the BNSF. In any instance, what one was it? I think it was Hotbox Part 2. I think it was Hotbox Part 2. Was it? Well, we'll do this one. Ah, yeah, but that's the game crashing. Hold on, let's quickly get back onto it. Play. Yes, that still does happen. Back on we go. Train Simulator Classic. Got the new sort of loading square now. Let's just get back onto it. There we go. I should have really probably reset it after that, the West Coast Mainline South one. Hello Blue Vibes, you missed Train Simulator 2022? What? The artwork's better on here, it's a much easier name, more sharpish to say. How you doing Blue Vibes? Anyway, let's get back into that. Yeah, Hotbox Part 2. Those are my personal screenshots, Jonathan. Yeah, they're my personal screenshots, which actually are the thumbnail. Tehachapi Pass. And we'll do Hotbox Part 2. Let's do it. Hope it doesn't crash again. It shouldn't do. If it does, that would be annoying, and it did crash, so we won't do that one. We'll load back up again. We'll do Hotbox Part 1. We'll do that instead. But yeah, thanks all for coming in. Yeah, we'll do Hotbox Part 1. Hopefully that one will be alright. It's quite a big route, the Tehachapi Pass, so it might just be my PC disagreeing with it. Well, I loaded it into it yesterday, so we will get into it. We will. As we go back in. Second time lucky. Although we'll do a different scenario. Well, what we'll do then, we'll try this one. Can we do... Will this one let us? Come on. Is it going to let us? Oh, it doesn't like the blimmin' Tehachapi Pass. Right, we'll try another train then. It doesn't like the hotbox scenario. It's not liking it at all. Right, back on. It's not liking us, is it? We shall try another one. Well, in fact, we did load the other one, didn't we, fine? So, yeah, it might just be my PC disagreeing with that one. So we'll go into another one. We'll not do all of it, we'll do half an hour. And we'll also go through the list of changes to the route as well. Yeah, it's a massive route, and obviously you've got all of the freight wagons on the back, so it's a lot to load. Let's go back in. Yeah, that's all good. Tehachapi, third time lucky. And we'll do... should we do that one or that one? What one looks better? Make a pickup, we don't want to do that. We'll try this one then. Fingers crossed. Otherwise we'll just do that original one we did. Yeah, it's not liking it. It's not liking the Tehachapi Pass. What we'll do, we'll just load into the switching one. And it gives you a little look at the train, so... And we'll also go through the changes to it. Yeah, it's not liking that scenario. Which is all good, because I don't play a lot of US freight routes, so it's all good if that one doesn't work for me. But yeah, we'll go and... we'll go on the SD and the GP40. And we'll do a little bit on there. Right, let's go back in. Or do we try again? No, we don't want to waste more time. Hello, Sulfat, how are you? It's not liking it, is it? We'll do the one we originally we looked at. Or do we try again? It's tempting to try it again. It's very tempting. What one else? No, we'll do this one. What about this one? Bakersfield Shuttle. ES44AC. So we try that one? Right. I'm going to try this one, and we're going to hope it works. If it doesn't work, we'll just go into that original one we did. Right, in we go. We looked at that at the beginning. Is it going to crash? Come on. Fingers are crossed here. Fingers are crossed. It hasn't crashed yet. Not yet. Yes, we did it. We loaded in. We're all good. We're all good. We're in. Whew. Right, what are we doing in this one? Oh, hello. Whoa, someone's on the radio. Where are we going?
Foreman Dan Hernandez, Form B ahead for Amtrak 76.
Oh, hello. Well, there we go.
72 clear, 171 out.
You actually get that on Sandpatch Grade on Train Sim World. Hold the release.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Yeah, he's right here. He's right there. Right, let's see where we're going. That's something somehow falling down on its own. See, we're there. So.
We'll probably have to tail through the PMT over.
Is that, yeah, that's set, I think. Yeah, that's set. So we're going up here. I think they're all set for us. I can hardly see, but yeah, I think that is set. You got a bit of radio chatter there. Ah. Lovely. Let's get that one to bright as well. Where's the headlight switch? Bright auxiliary. Don't know. Hello, Papan. Drive quality. There's no passengers on. It's all good. We're all good. And yes, I shall load up once we get to this objective. Then you just say that, mate. It's just on the radio. Just said the same thing. But yeah, this is the Tehachapi Pass, which goes from Mojave to Bakersfield in California. I'm going to show you the route map as well. Here it is. So we are Mojave at the moment. Now you got Bakersfield all the way over here. I think it's like, I'd say off the top of my mind, 70 miles. I think. Yeah, you just said that. He's obsessed with Foreman Dana, man. Right, we're going. Okay, go for. I thought it was stop. Amount of times I've got tricked by that. So we're going. Where are they? Monolith. 15 miles. Of course, we get a slight. Oh, blimmin' it, man. Sorry to hear, mate. Right, I suppose take it as easy as you can. Yeah, sorry to hear, mate. Right, let's get up the fixes for this route. Danaman, no, yes, you've said Danaman a lot. Right, Tehachapi Pass. The ES44AC brakes are tweaked. Fixes to the Burlington North Santa Fe ES44DC brakes. Added branded containers, which we saw back in the yard. Updated scenarios for new containers. Changed the prominent green on terrain textures to a less notable one. Distant mountain textures redone, so as you can see there. Added missing restaurant at Tehachapi. Updates to the controls on locomotives. Missing loco information added. Wiper issues on the AC 4400 updated. And added languages for court and update fixes to localization. They like messing around with their radio, don't they? Headlights, go on. No, not that. Yeah, there. Yeah. Hopefully it's not too noisy. Yeah, so we won't do all of this scenario. We'll do it until about 10 to 8. Let's get the ditch lights on, don't we? Awesome, Archer. There we go. Back in. Right, where are the ditch lights on this? Ditch lights. Or is it all in one with the headlights, possibly? Ditch lights, so yeah. These are now on. Cool. I don't have the radio, it's the same people looping. Possibly. You gonna tell us about Danaman? Foreman Danaman? There, Foreman Danaman, there we go. And yeah, you do actually get that on Train Sim World 2 on Sandpatch Grade. There is actually radio chatter on it. Oh, I think there still is. Oh, it's just scenarios, but yeah, there is radio chatter. Which is pretty cool. What time we due there? Okay, we're all good. Defector 377. Yes, cheers self, let's see in a bit. Yeah, so we'll probably go as far as maybe Monolith, which Monolith is, because then we go back, so yeah, we go back after. So we'll go off to Monolith, which is over here. Actually, hang on a sec, oh, okay, we're there. Yeah, so we'll go over to here. Just a little look at the Tehachapi Pass, as it's a very long route. Oh, see, Jonathan. It's green. It's yellow. Lovely. Yeah, this is the third route included. So this one was originally in the game, but it's been updated, so it's had a few route updates to it. Very loud there, isn't it? Wow. Quite a cool train. Got dynamic brakes on here as well. Emergencies over there. Yeah, Foreman Danaman. Got the horn there. Cool. It's fairly steep up here. Oh, that doesn't sound good. What's happened to the radio? Oh, he's happy on the radio. Hello. That's in the game. That's not me on Discord. No, that's in the game. Probably Kenzie at some point. What on earth is going on the radio? Fair enough, Demon. No, it's not like Train Sim World. Yeah, there's no service mode or free roam. Well, there is free roam, but that's just sort of picking what train you want to drive and then driving it. Pretty cool, the radio though. Right, to Monolith, we're due there at 45. So yeah, we'll get to Monolith and that will be it, because then it goes back after that. So. Yeah, this is the other route included. Whoa, that was a cool sound. Oh no, it's gone now. What happened to the sound? There it is. Down to 45. Have we done something? No, we're all good. So heading up into the mountains. Cool, yeah, a bit of radio chatter though. So it's just light loco at the moment. There it goes. There's also DLC for this route as well. There's the F3. Obviously that's optional, you don't have to get that. But yeah, there's also the F3 for this route. Works fine for me, ladies and gentlemen, mate. It's one of the best routes on Train Sim World 2. It's probably just the amount of power in the Series S. So it does struggle a little bit. Off it goes, let's get back in. Cool, but yeah, this is the Tehachapi Pass.
Foreman Dan Hernandez, form be ahead for Amtrak 7.
There's the bell. But yeah, we'll head to Monolith. And then we'll call it an end. But yeah, thanks all for coming in. It's been about 2 hours 15 minutes now. So thanks for coming in for our first look at TS Classic. Obviously looking through the routes involved. And then we'll be live again tonight. And we'll be looking just at the Leipzig to Dresden. With the 17-minute scenario in the Iced Tea. So we'll be doing that tonight. Which will be after Railfan TV. Lovely. Not a lot of wind round here, is there? The windmills aren't doing a lot. It worked fine without the layers on the Series S. What, has it not got the layers on it, or was that the case before then they got added? Let's finish the cola. Maybe they'll have to do that then, possibly with the Series S. Let's take out the layers. Possibly. Can you just pick up the radio and tell the guy to shut up? Wish we could. It's going on. They're rambling on about junk. He's talking about grass near ethanol.
K457 West. Foreman Dan Hernandez.
Yeah, form Dan Hernandez. Oh, that's it. I thought it was Daneman. Dan Hernandez. That's his name. We're all having a nice little chit chat on the radio. We get to listen in. As we make our way out. He's happy, isn't he? Like I say, you probably had to listen through this to make sure there's no swear words in it.
7:69 a.m. DK457 West. Foreman Dan Hernandez. Grant permission in.
Dan Hernandez. It's famous. Oh, laughing there. Got it on sale, just going to give it a chance. Probably need to. Fair enough, Demon. There's lots of the. If you're new to Train Sim, there's like 500 DLC for it. So there's plenty of options. Fair enough, Gordon. I see, yeah, there's Jet. We're due in there at 44. 15 minutes. As we make our way up. Pretty steep though already. Imagine having all the freight on the back here. Cool. What's everyone's favourite route in TS Classic? Leipzig to Dresden, West Coast Main Line South, or the Tehachapi Pass? What's your favourite? You got 50 coming up as well. As we make our way. So we are there at the moment. Monolith cement pickup. West Coast Main Line, fair enough. I think my favourite, well, probably because it's new, is probably the Leipzig to Riesa extension. Over. Birmingham New Street to Euston, Illinois. So 113 miles, I believe. Awesome, Demon. Hey, Amanda, good evening. Yeah, that is the game, those voices. That's not Discord. Some sort of dodgy call on Discord. Let's go up to 50. Hello Callum, how are you? Getting that up. Yeah, this is the final route, and we've got about 15 minutes left. They love talking about Dan Hernandez. He's famous. He's always on the radio. But it's part of it, Callum. Yeah, it's part of it. The radio. Yeah, he's right here. He's right there. Hello, Blenos. How are you? Welcome back. Let's go ahead. There you go, cool. And if you're enjoying this and you don't have Train Simulator, there is 2 Union Pacific routes on, well, 3 sort of, on Train Sim World 2. There's Cane Creek for a bit more slow freight. Sherman Hill, which is fairly similar scenery to this. Yeah, so Sherman Hill, Cane Creek, and sort of Peninsula Corridor. There is a Union Pacific on there. If you're liking what you're seeing on here, but you don't have Train Simulator, but you've got Train Sim World. So yeah, I suppose, but yeah, Sherman Hill, Cane Creek.
Heads up there, 19. We'll probably have to tail through the PMC over.
Well, the one thing you can really is, I mean, on the passenger routes, it's not as much, especially for like a freight route like this, where you've got distant scenery and mountains. You can really sort of see the graphical difference between Train Sim and Train Sim World. Like, let's say like this, and then look at Sherman Hill on CSW. So see, yeah, Train Sim is 12 years old, so the graphics are fairly. I think the last time I got updated was 2012, so they are fair. They're about. It's a fairly old game, but it still looks brilliant, especially on the newer routes as well. So if you look at the Chatham Main Line, for example, even the West Coast Main Line South, it does look quite good. He turned the radio off. That's a very good. Can we turn the radio? It's here somewhere, isn't it? I don't think we can.
K457 West. Foreman Dan Hernandez.
Dan Hernandez again. He's famous. Cool, let's get that up. Yeah, I think after this I'll go and get tomorrow's video ready, which will be with the 15-minute scenario on the Leipzig route. Watch Royal Fan TV and then get ready for, well, we'll be back. Well, we'll be back later, and it will be a standalone stream on Dresden to Leipzig. They do keep talking about him, yeah. I think it's flat now, isn't it? Yeah, let's post that. Got a red flag as well. Cool. As we make our way along. There's only one Dan Hernandez. Yeah, there is. Again, like Dan Hernandez. And we've got a 70 coming up. Ooh, very nice.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
He's right here. Dan's right there. Look at that. Yeah, this is in California. Is the update out? Yeah, update's out. Came out 6. And again, yeah. Dan is a very popular person. Cool. Got a whistle board coming up. But yeah, thanks all for coming in for a bit of Train Sim Classic. It's been good. Yeah, we're almost there now. We'll get some monolith and then that will be it.
Alright, why you calling him? I gotta get my handbrake.
Oh, while you're calling him, he's going to get his handbrake. Nice, Callum, enjoy it. Let's get that. Oh, there you go, Dan Hernandez again. Up to 70 in a second. Nice. About 6 minutes to monolith. Yeah, little look at the Tehachapi Pass. Oh, bit of radio static. No. And up to 70. Let's get that up. There you go. A little bit of speed on us. Let's go ahead. Just turn it down a little bit on my headset. It's quite loud. There he goes. Game. Yeah, we're almost there. Monolith track 763. Quite a big place. Yeah, a little recap of what Train Sim Classic is. If you're new to Train Simulator, you've never got it before, when you buy it, you'll get the West Coast Main Line South, the Tehachapi Pass, and Bahnstrecke Dresden to Leipzig. If you are a current owner of Train Simulator 2022, it will update with the name. The whole game will just update to Train Sim Classic. All your DLC will still be there on just Train Sim Classic. So just like if it was updated from Train Sim 2021 to Train Sim 2022, it will just all go over. There won't really be much change. Although the West Coast Main Line South has an update, the Tehachapi Pass has an update, and if you already don't have it, there'll be an option to buy the extension to Leipzig from Riesa, and if you don't have the Bahnstrecke Riesa to Dresden, you can pick it up in the store from Dresden to Leipzig. Hello Damien, how are you? Almost there, almost at monolith.
Alright, why you calling him? I gotta get my handbrake.
He's going to get his handbrake again. He loves his handbrake.
We can shove him to that crossover there by the ethanol.
Cool. How you doing, Damien? Ah, Dan Hernandez. He is famous around here. Good old Dan. Comes down to 25 soon. I think this is monolith actually. We made it. Oh, down. Let's start getting that on. Don't know what that guy's on about. Right, let's get that on. He sure is famous, yeah. There's someone going ha ha as well, as you do. we are, come to a stop, and then that will be it. Yeah, a little look at the Tehachapi Pass.
769 conductor crew.
Are they money on someone coming in to chat in a few days called Dan Hernandez? Probably. And there we go. We have done it. Well, Railfan TV is live in about 10 minutes time, and they'll be on Train Sim Classic as well if you want to go over it and check that out. I'm sure Pete might be able to put a nice link in the chat, possibly, before we do end. If it's even open yet, or there. Probably actually not there yet, actually. There we go. Well, let's return to the main menu. We've done all of it, Damien. We've done the Tehachapi Pass, West Coast Main Line South, and the new extension. Let's just go back to the menu to enjoy the new artwork. There we go. I actually wouldn't mind that getting as my PC background. Just that. I mean, that would be cool. I might see if that would be possible. Anyway, that is going to be it, everyone, for Hello Frosty Colette for my first look at Train Sim Classic. Which is a rename of Train Sim 2022, but you've got updates to the Tehachapi Pass, West Coast Main Line South, and you've got the extension from Riesa to Leipzig. It is available now on Steam, so feel free to go and check it out, and I think you should be able to buy the extension separately if you've already got Train Sim. Apart from that, links can be found in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. I'll be back later and we'll be checking this out again, although we'll be checking out the Dresden to Leipzig on its own. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in. Big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us a key to show off the TS Classic. But apart from that, thanks all for coming in. Hopefully you have enjoyed it, and I hopefully we'll see you next time. Yeah, Railfan TV are live in about 10 minutes time, so do head over there at Train Simulator. We'll just look up Train Simulator on YouTube. They'll come up. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.